Okay, let's start. And the lesson is Internet and Information and Internet for Information and Communication. Right, before we begin, what you need to know is we need to memorize and we need to recall the things that we have learned in grade 6. That is very important. Unfortunately, some of you guys cannot remember anything that you have learned in grade 6. Actually, what I did, I sent a message to your group asking you to join me grade 6 class. Why? Otherwise, so this is a big problem. I have to teach you grade 6 and grade 7 both in this time. That is very difficult to me. And you will think that it's convenient, but the thing is, like for me to cover the syllabus, it will take long time due to that reason. Anyway, just with few questions, let's try to remember what we have learned in grade 6. The first is about internet. Can anybody tell what is internet? What is internet? This is from grade 6. What is internet? Yes. You need to talk. Otherwise, again, I have to go to grade 6, start discussing those things over and over again. Yes, what is internet? Manudha, can you tell? What is internet? So I always said, use your intelligence. Internet.
The interconnection arrangement of interconnected computers.
Yes, interconnected networks. The internet. Use your intelligence. Use your intelligence. Internet. When I ask what is internet, think from the question. Internet. Internet. That is interconnected networks. That is the simplest way of explaining that. Okay, interconnected networks, or you can say network of networks. So what is a network then? What is a network? Network means, Dilansa, what is a network? Network. Again, think from my question. What is a network? Yes? Network. So computer network. Okay, I'll make it easy. Computer network. What is computer network?
Internet working.
Yes, network. You can say interconnected computers. Make it simple. So what is internet? Interconnected networks. What is computer network? Interconnected computers. Right? Make it simple. It seems, again, I need to go for grade 6 stuff. That clearly indicate that you need to write down again this grade 6 note and remember the things that we have learned in grade 6. Otherwise, you are in big trouble. Right? So one thing is internet. So because like I was trying to, I was trying to skip this part. I was trying to move without discussing grade 6, but you have forced me to discuss grade 6 stuff. Okay. So using internet to collect information and communication is the heading. So please write down internet is infrastructure, is a facility for a lot of services. Actually, it is a network of networks. That is one thing that you need to remember. I'll highlight. It is a network of networks. It's a network of networks. Let's highlight that. The second thing is, right? What is network? Network is basically 2 or more computers. Right? This is network. You need to know that as well. Network is basically 2 or more computers connected to wireless or wired media. You can connect these computers using wired media or wireless media. So why? For the purpose of communicating and also for the purpose of resource sharing. For the purpose of communicating and also for the purpose of resource sharing. Okay, think why you have friends. Okay, let's say you have friends in the school. So what are the advantages having friends?
Having fun.
You can talk with the friends, right? You can communicate with them.
We can have fun.
Yes, Abhinu? You don't have
We can
friends?
have fun.
Can have fun. Okay. So how you are going to have fun?
Just like Google Assistant.
No. I'm just telling. So how you are going to have fun?
Just by talking like.
Yeah, by talking means
Funny.
communicating. By talking means
Funny.
communicating. Okay. However, so what are the other methods? Okay, let's say there's a birthday. You can share a cake, right? You can share a cake. That is resource sharing. I don't know whether your friends like to share a cake, but so basically sharing. Sharing is another thing. So think about your life and then think about the computer. That is the easiest way of understanding this subject. I always tell you, the easiest way of understanding this subject, think about your life and then compare that to the computers. In your life, if you are alone, you are like a single computer. If you have friends, it's like a network, right? If you are alone, you are just single computer, a boring computer. But if you have one friend at least,
Connection.
yes, at least if you have one friend, you can call that a network. You have two. So why you have friends? Because you can communicate, you can talk to them, and you can share things. When eraser is not there, you can share the eraser. So when you miss the class, you can share the note. Right? When you miss the class, you can share the note. So when your friend forget to bring his or her lunch, you can share it. You can share meals. If there are some favorite food, you can share it. Right? If your birthday, you can celebrate by sharing. So those are the things. Sharing resources and communicating. Similarly, remember this also related to your life. Computers, 2 or more computers connected using wires or wireless. This you can think blood relationship and blood, like you can see blood relationship and water relationships. So blood water relationships are basically family friends. The water relationships are basically other friends, not from the same family. A brother from another mother, maybe, right? So something like that. Okay, anyway, you have wired media, wireless media. Wired media are directly family friends. Wireless media are the other friends. Similar to that, right? Anyway, purpose of sharing resources and communication. That is why network. Such networks together create the internet. All of you got networks at your home. All of you have networks. So can you tell me the students who are not having networks at home? You believe no networks in your home. Is there anyone think that there are no networks in your home? So then everyone believes there's a network. So what is the network? At least in your home, you have 2 mobile phones, right? Mobile phones are microcomputers. So let's say your mother's mobile phone, your father's mobile phone, and both are connected to, let's think, both are connected to
The same connection.
Yes, same connection or same router. Both are getting Wi-Fi from same router. Means these devices are
Connection.
now networked, interconnected. These devices are now networked because both are sharing same Wi-Fi connection, are sharing resources. Both are sharing same internet connection or the Wi-Fi connection. Therefore, sharing resources. Now you are in a network. At least you can see this kind of network in your home. Your mother's computer, or mother's mobile phone, and the father's computer or father's mobile phone is connected to the Wi-Fi router. At least you can see that. That is why I say, if you don't have Wi-Fi router, still you can connect your 2 mobile phones using a hotspot. Let's say your mother's mobile phone is not having data, but in your father's mobile phone, it has data. Then what your father can do? Yes, father can start a Wi-Fi hotspot. Father can start a Wi-Fi hotspot. Let's say this is father's mobile. He's starting a Wi-Fi hotspot. And to this Wi-Fi hotspot, the mother's mobile phone can be connected. Now it is a network. Okay, networks are not that bigger concepts. Earlier days, we were thinking, oh, network, something bigger, right? Yes, there are bigger networks, industrial networks, large-scale networks, networks in Google, cloud networks, cloud service provided, or very powerful mainframe networks, SAN, storage area networks. There are large networks, true. But let's start with very beginning. So in your house also, in your home also, you can see these kind of networks. And let's think something like this. Your father has a laptop or computer, and he has taken some pictures of you. And now father has connected the mobile phone to share pictures with the computer. This is a network using wired media. These are wireless, right? These are Wi-Fi. This is also Wi-Fi. But this, your father has connected the mobile phone to the laptop. This is a wired network. This is also a network. Understood? Networks are everywhere, right? So when you connect these networks together, this network, this network, this network, millions of networks together, we call that the internet. Understood what is internet? I hope you got the concept. This is grade 6 stuff, but I have recalled that again. So what do you need to do? You need to write down noise skills. So taking screenshot won't solve the problem. If it solve the problem, already you know this. But last time also in grade, when you were in grade 6, you have taken a screenshot. Now you can't even remember where you kept the screenshot. Then screenshot take a tibba danakpat mataka naha. That is the reason why you cannot remember this. So please write down. Be honest. Screenshots gattara kamanne. Habai liyan. Nakkan nam mataka hittinne. So please write.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So, if I take it briefly for a definition, is a large number of networks creates a internet. Is it correct?
Large number of. Also, can you explain it again? Can you tell it again?
Large number of network creates an internet.
No, you have to tell the other way. Internet is the world's largest network composed with other networks.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you.
that is uniquely one. Because then, so according to your explanation, it can be something like this. The large number of networks connected create internet. So then somebody can argue, like, let's say a bank has connected their networks. There are like 20 networks. They have connected their networks together. Is it internet? No, that is called intranet. Right? That is called intranet. That is a that is a small brother of internet. Intranet is basically a large number of networks together can create that. But internet is one unique network. It is world's largest. Only one. The world's largest. Only one network which has connected all the networks, all the computer networks together. So you can say it's a network of networks. It's a giant network of networks, and you have to further explain and tell this is the world's largest. And it provides a lot of services, including web, email, instant messengers, remote access, file sharing, teleconferencing. These are the services that you can get. And it connects people and things together, and even the animals. Right? It's owned by the general public, and it is very large. You have to tell here, it is somewhere like it is. The world's largest public wide area. Why wide area? Because it is spread all around the world, covering different geographical areas. So this is also a very important point. Lifetimes one word. General public can just say public. Okay, let's move to the next. Right. So this is about internet. So internet is the world's largest network. In the other hand, so it provides a lot of services and it is owned by the public. It's not belongs to anyone. It's basically owned by the public. So therefore, so no specific owner is there, and it is spread everywhere. It has spread everywhere, and also it is network of networks. Right? We have discussed a lot of points there. So in order to connect internet, we need few things. In order to connect to the internet, we need few things. Number one is we need a connection. The connection will be provided by an entity called ISP, Internet Service Provider. They provide the connection. We need to actually, they will not voluntarily provide that. We need to buy. We need to go and tell maybe SLT, hey, we need a fiber connection. Actually, since the internet is not owned by them, but still we have to pay them. Why? They own the infrastructure. Internet is not belongs to them, but they own the infrastructure, the wiring infrastructure, the wireless routers or the wireless towers that they are having, and also this fiber lines, fiber connections. This infrastructure is owned by them, therefore they will charge from us. ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ නෙවෙයි උනාට ඉන්ටර්නෙට් ඒගොල්ලෝ අය කරන්න ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ වයරින් එක දාලා තියෙන ඒවට ඒවා මේන්ටේන් කරන්න එපා. ඊට පස්සේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ටවර් වලට ඒ සිග්නල් මේවා මේන්ටේන් කරනවට සිස්ටම් වලට ඒවට charge එකක් ගන්නවා. So we need to pay them and get a connection. So that is basically from the ISP. That is number one. Second thing is we need a device which supports the internet connection. Sorry. We can use a laptop, mobile phone, camera, smart device, even refrigerator is also okay, right? So, you know,
How?
smart fridge. It has a smart refrigerator. So it has this connection interface. In smart refrigerator, it is possible to configure, it is possible to connect internet and even browse. And it is possible to place orders, program it. All these are possible with this smart screen. That screen is there in the smart refrigerator with special firmware. This screen is also there that will allow general purpose browsing as well as special purpose refrigerator functions. Therefore, even refrigerator is also okay. Smartwatch is also okay. So whatever a device, kind of device which has internet connectivity. So then the third thing is a software. So that is device specific and also that is application specific. So why? So if you need to browse web pages, you need a web browser, Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari, Internet Explorer, Brave, Edge, Tor, whatever, a web browser to browse internet. Not internet, browse web pages actually, sorry. Instant messengers, if you need to send and receive messages, you can use WhatsApp, Viber, Imo, Telegram, Messenger like. So quickly send a message. And also, if you need to social network or find friends in the social media, you can use apps like YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. These are social networking applications. Then teleconferencing to find online class, to participate, to have online meeting. We have to use Zoom, MS Teams, Skype like applications. Then the next is service related, the other service related programs. So different software need different, so different applications need different software programs to access internet. So one example, that ISS tracker is to track the International Space Station and view the station videos live in live mode. ISS detector. Star tracker, just to see the stars in the night sky, to find the direction. You can use that. That is also an application. So different applications for different purposes. Right? Okay, just write down this part very quickly. No need to write down the Sinhala note, only write the English one. It's enough. Okay, so let's move to the next.
Wait, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot quickly if you are not writing down now. So the next is like now we have to move to our grade 7 stuff because we have learned grade 6 things again, right? This is the maybe your 4th time or the 3rd time learning grade 6 stuff. But anyway, so this is for grade 6. Then let's move to the grade 7. In grade 7, what we need to know is we need to learn how to create a web page, basically the HTML. And before that, we need to know what is website and what is a web page and how these websites are created. We just want to know the background of that. Website. Website is basically a collection of interrelated or linked web pages under a single domain. Let me explain that. A collection of interrelated and linked web pages. Let's go to a website. I'm visiting NIE.lk. This is National Institute of Education. It's a website. Okay, please note this name, NIE.lk. See whether it is changing or. So see this part I have highlighted in the purple color. See whether it is changing or it's the same. I'm moving to the home. NI.lk default. It is that NI.lk is there. Information. NI.lk in info page. General information. NI.lk. Still. Information. NI council. Still NI.lk council. Courses. NI.lk. NI courses. Advertisement. NI.lk. In ad page. Clicking on an advertisement. Still NI.lk. Download. NI.lk in download. Syllabuses. NI.lk sell SLESYLL something. Online. NI.lk. So what you can see throughout the journey, all the pages belongs to this NIE.lk. All these pages belongs to NIE.lk. All the pages. Right? Contact, online, past lectures, course selection, login. Right? All are NIE.lk. So this NIE.lk part is called domain. So similar to like, okay, what is KFC? What is KFC? Yes.
The
Haven't you
brand name.
listed it? Yes.
The brand name.
What kind of brand name? Okay, what is McDonald's?
It's a kind of a restaurant or something.
Kind of restaurant. So what is Hema's Hospital?
It's an hospital.
Hospital. Then what is Ikman.lk?
Online order.
That's a website.
It's a website and also online company. Right. What is PickMe?
It's an app.
And
It's a
like
It's a delivery company.
taxi app.
Yeah, it's a delivery company as well as a transportation company. Okay. What is University of Colombo?
The campus.
It's a university.
Okay. So what is Ananda College?
It's a college.
School.
It's a school.
It's a school. So anyway, these names. So these names are uniquely identifying a kind of organization or business entity. It can be an organization, a non-profit, or it can be a profit-based company, right? So similar to that, in the online environment, Ikman.lk, NI.lk, Yahoo.com, Google.com, Vishakavi.org, this is for Vishaka College. Likewise, so different names are there to identify the online presence of the particular organization. This is online presence. So Vishaka College is there offline, that is a school, but this is the online presence of Vishaka College. That is vishakav.org. National Institute of education is there in Bakaramulla, but this is ni.lk is the online presence of that. This is unique. Unique means මේක වෙන කොහෙවත් නැහැ. ni.lk එක මුළු ලෝකෙටම එකයි. ආයෙ කොහෙවත් ni.lk ඒව නැහැ. Right? ni.lk ආයෙ වෙන කොහෙවත් නැහැ. google.com කියවම ඒක unique. For the entire world, it is one thing. Nowhere you can find, so nowhere else you can find, so no duplicate, basically. It's unique. So website is basically a collection of interrelated and linked. Have you seen? All pages are related. All pages belongs to NI. All are related and linked. Linked means from one page you can go to another page. From that page you can go to another page. Those are linked. These pages are linked and connected, related. Under a single domain. All are under the single domain ni.lk. If it is going away from that, that is not a, let's say, a map to NI. Now, is it NI website?
No,
What's the website? No, this is Google. This is google.com. So initially you were there in NI, but when you click this map to NI, it is visiting google.com. So that is another website. That is not the same website. Even though linked, the domain is not the same. The link was there, but domain is not the same. Therefore, it's a different website. Okay, so you need to write down this as well. Yes, up to here you need to write down. Let's quickly write down this part. Today we have to give a lot of notes. Sorry, because the thing is you cannot remember that. That's the reason why I have to give the notes. If you remember these things, we could do the practical. Anyway, let's do the practical part next week then. Today we need to write this lesson notes and prepare for the lesson. Without preparation, we can't do the lecture. If you need to take a screenshot, but I'm not going to give this as a note, right? So the web browser is the software which is going to access and display the pages to the users. Using the web browser, if we know the exact location of the resource here, if you know the exact location, this is called the URL, Uniform Resource Locator, or the exact address of the location. So this, we know the exact path. So then we can copy and paste in the address bar here, address bar of the browser, and access it. Then it will load the resource. Because we know the exact location, therefore we can access that by just pasting in the address bar. So this same thing is there for this Zoom links. When you get a Zoom link like this, some students are complaining that, sir, the link is not in blue color. That is not an excuse because link is given. So no matter the color, what you need to do is you have to copy and paste in the address bar. If link is there, forget about the color, copy and paste that in the address bar. සමහර වෙලාවට ඔයාලා හිතගෙන ඉන්නවා මේ link එක ආවස උනාට නිල් වෙලා නැහැ, blue color නැහැ. ඒ හින්දා touch කරාම යන්නේ. එහෙම කියන්න බෑ IT කරන ළමෙක්. පළවෙනි පාරට join වෙද්දී නම් කියන්න පුළුවන් සමහරට දන්නේ නැතුව. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ IT ඉගෙන ගත්තට පස්සේ එහෙම කියන්න බෑ. මේක නිල් පාටද මේක blue වෙලාද click කරාම touch කරාම යන්නේ නැද්ද? ඒව වැඩක් නැහැ. Because if you know the address of the address of the resource, ඔයාලා දන්නවා නම් මේක, if you know the address of the resource here, the address of the resource is there. If you know the address of the resource, you can just copy this. Ek blue වෙනකම් බලන් ඉන්න එපා. Just copy this address completely from the starting from this location to this location. Then make a blue වෙලා touch වෙනවා නම් auto එනවා. ඒක ඇත්ත. If this is blue color and when you touch this, it will automatically load it. But if not, just copy this. Copy this and paste this in your address bar. That will load the Zoom meeting, Zoom conference. That will load the Zoom conference. That is
we can just
how simple it is, right? So if you know the address, load it. Right? If you know the address, copy and paste and load it in the address bar. If you don't know the address, what do you need to do? You need to search. If you don't know the address, you need to search. Search using google.com, DuckDuckGo, Bing, Answers, whatever website you can use and start searching. Okay, that is what I need to tell you. Okay, now let's move to the lesson. So here, so first of all, they are discussing about the computer network and the internet. Computer network, I said, two or more computers connected using wired or wireless media. What is the purpose? Resource sharing, communication. Am I too fast? Faster either. Two or more computers දෙකක් හෝ දෙකකට වැඩිය connected using wired wireless media, wired or wireless media. Wire තියෙන්නත් පුළුවන් නැති වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Wi-Fi වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Wire එකකින් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Wired or wireless media. What is the purpose? Communication වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Resource sharing වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Purpose of communication, resource sharing. That is a computer network. Network of networks. The world's largest network of network is internet. That is unique, only one. So what you can do? So these services we discussed already. Things that we can do: conferencing,
Already we can see
watching
games.
videos, sending emails, looking at the websites, computer games, maps. All these are the services that you get. URL, Uniform Resource Location, or the locator, is the unique address of any resource in the, it is the, already we can say unique address. It is unique address of the resource location. So that is URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Okay. So World Wide Web is one of the main service of the internet. To access World Wide Web, its services, we have to access these URLs. A website is basically a set of web pages. We learn about that. Those web pages are linked and under a single domain. The World Wide Web is collection of such websites. The World Wide Web is the large web network. It has all the websites connected. Okay. The unique identifier or the URL, we just learn about that. And what we need to learn now, in the next day, I'll be explaining what is this HTTP, what is this HTTPS, these things I'll explain, right? This is not correct. This need that half forward slashes, right? HTTPS://. So with the forward slashes only, we can call that
slashes
URL.
also.
Otherwise, this is syntax form. Okay, I'll tell that next day. So then, secure and unsecure websites, HTTP and HTTPS. So let's learn about that. And so other services like video conferencing, emails. Yes, I already discussed about that, but let's go through these things and learn in detail. Right. Then, so my plan next day, we will be learning about how to create website and how to host a website. And so some of you already know how to host website because we learn in grade 6. But let's remember that again and let's do that task again. Create a simple web page and host this. That is about your data. Let's create that next week. And then about these attacks and viruses, I'll be discussing that week after next week. Probably within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, your lessons will be over. Then we will start the revision to discuss lessons from the beginning. That is basically in the October. And November, we will be moving to the new grade. Therefore, you will have the final examinations in November. That is my plan. And meanwhile, I'll not be there in Sri Lanka sometimes, but that doesn't matter. I'll be conducting classes even I'm away from the country. That is for few weeks. For 3 weeks, I'm away from the country and I'll come back. During that time also, the classes will be conducted. No worries. Don't think that there is a leave time. I'll give you 1 week leave if you want, but other days I will be conducting classes from the remote location. Okay, then good night. See you all next week.
Thank you, sir. Goodbye, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you.